Good day, Mustangs. Thank you for joining us once again. It's Friday, February 19th, 2021, and I'm Fatima Sufder. In the headlines, a look at how athletes are coping during COVID. Varsity boys basketball to finishes the season at a GISA tournament. It's Black History Month, and today we feature Nikema Williams. 2020-2021 yearbooks are on sale. COVID-19 is all around us, but it is even more challenging for student athletes. With numerous teams having to quarantine and games being rescheduled, it has been anything but easy for the teams. Here's Isra Hussein with a closer look.
It has been a rough past few months for student athletes playing sports amidst the coronavirus pandemic. The athletic department has had to take major steps to ensure safety in the gym and both at home and away games. But what was the one thing that really impacted the athletes?
Unfortunately, we can't do any major events for students, whiteouts, stuff like that. We've had to buckle down basically and just try to get through the season without hosting any major events. No really team bonding activities or anything like that. Just trying to keep crowds to the minimum really, so our players and fans can be safe as possible.
The biggest issue facing student athletes was the cancellation of games with little notice. When reviewing the rosters for basketball, Mustang News counted at least 5 revisions due to opponents having to quarantine. This meant that games would be played out of order and practices had to be reshuffled. On game days, the scores showed that the inconsistency of playtime threw off teamwork on the court by the players. Of all the team sports, it seems basketball was the most affected from the Navy to the varsity teams, since these took place after volleyball, which had smaller number of athletes. However, Coach Ayers admitted he had to get creative with team schedules at times. FSA's athletic director, Alex Ayers, said on game days for sports like basketball or volleyball, the bleachers are solely for family and team members. This can lead to frustration for team members when there is no one to cheer them on because of the fear of people to have this deadly virus. The pandemic has hit close contact games particularly hard. There have been lower participation numbers all across the board. Basketball and volleyball team members have to wear masks once they are off the court.
Like swimming, we've had I think 3 meets. Pretty much it's in a huge facility. It's like they got like a 20-lane pool basically. Pretty much no fans. So they got they stream it usually live on Facebook. So you just watch. That's the only way you can really watch your kid. You can drop your kid off, for a 2-hour event, or you can just hang out in the parking lot. A lot of parents have hung out in the parking lot and just streamed it on Facebook to watch their kid participate. But the events have been a lot smaller.
According to Coach Ayers, FSA's athletic department was initially skeptical in opening sports in the 2020 to 2021 school year. Meetings with both the administrators and the Georgia Independent School Association were held to come to a concrete decision in having sports this year by enforcing 100% safety precautions. In addition to wearing masks, there are temperature checks for each person entering the building. Coach Ayers also shared that due to the pandemic and the hesitancy of students willing to play, plans for having a junior varsity volleyball team and a junior varsity soccer team were canceled this year due to COVID-19. For Mustang News, I'm Isra Hussein.
Nearing the end of their season, the varsity boys basketball team is looking to finish strong at the GISA Varsity Region Tournament this week. The tournament is being held at the Cottage School in Roswell, Georgia on February 17th and 19th. Despite several hindrances like COVID protocols and mask wearing, they consistently had great showings throughout the season with marked improvements regardless of the setbacks. As we're halfway through Black History Month, let's take today to appreciate Nikema Williams. Known as the first black chairwoman of the Georgia Democratic Party, Nikema Williams recently filled the seat held since 1978 by the late civil rights icon John Lewis. She also served as a former state senator and the first woman representative of Georgia's 5th Congressional District. It's time to snatch up your 2020-2021 yearbook. This is the perfect way to look back on unique memories from a school year to go down in the books. Chief Yearbook Editor Fatima Sufder says, "The Yearbook Club has unique challenges this year because of so little people being on campus, but we're making the best out of the situation and taking it as an opportunity to make leeway for creativity. The yearbook will actually have a technology theme." Make the most of it and take advantage of the opportunity to customize your very own pages for free. Choose to add on this fun option and add photos of yourself to 2 pages of your very own book. Yearbooks are priced at $35.90. You can order your 2020-2021 yearbook by March 23rd through the link provided in the weekly school newsletter. Every week we share FSA's mission and vision statement. Now it's time to introduce to you our many updated core values. Today we talk about empathy. Empathy creates a foundation for trusting and caring relationships, increases our capacity for learning, empowers our students at every level, and provides support for everyone in our school community. Stay tuned for upcoming episodes when we will share the next few values and what they represent. It's about to get very cold, Mustangs. According to the Weather Channel, today you should expect a high of 46 degrees and a low of 25 degrees with partly cloudy skies. On Saturday and Sunday, the sun will shine with a low of 27 and a high of 39 degrees. What better way to end the week than with the joke of the day? So here it is. What do you give a sick lemon? Lemonade. Are you craving something sweet today? Don't worry because it's National Chocolate Mint Day. If chocolate mint is your favorite, you can eat your favorite sweet treats all day long. Before we go, it is our duty at Mustang News to help keep you safe. We do this by reminding you to always wash your hands or use an alcohol-based sanitizer. Don't forget to wear your mask properly and keep your distance when walking up and down the stairs, hallways, and anywhere inside the building when you are on campus. Before you leave home, check your temperature and complete your daily Magnus Health screening. If you're feeling sick, stay home. If in doubt about any symptom or procedure, check COVID updates on the FSA website and please review FSA's protocol. Remember, the first person you need to get in touch with if you're experiencing symptoms, if you're exposed to someone who tested positive or had a positive test, is the school nurse. Stay safe and healthy, Mustangs, and join us again on Friday for another edition of Mustang News. Make sure to tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I am Fatima Sufter, reminding you to make each day your masterpiece. And remember that we are always #stronger together.